I want to die, there's no way.
Fred Chin is a victim of white terror in Taiwan. As a Malaysian, he was seeking education from Cheng Kung University in Taiwan. He was taken to Taipei shortly after and detained in a small room where he was tortured for 2 weeks. He tried to commit suicide but failed.
What you put in hand, you know what I'm going to do later. And then suddenly from his pocket, he took out a long needle like this size. A needle of this size, and he hold my finger like this. Then he show finger like this, and press a little bit hard, and use the needle to pierce in between my fingernails and my flesh. When the needle went in, I just fainted. It was the most painful experience I ever had in my life.
He was then sent to 2 prisons, sentenced to years of imprisonment with fabricated evidence. He spent a total of 12 years in prison. Even though his experiences were painful, he educated himself during that time. When he was eventually released after the White Terror period, he struggled to find a job and a place to live. However, he eventually found a job at a trade company, and he has spent the last few years as a tour guide at the Jing Mei Museum, telling his story.
More than 1,000 people are executed and almost 6,000 are imprisoned. And this is only the documented ones. Many more are unlawfully abducted and executed. White Terror was a time of political repression of Taiwanese civilians under the rule of the Kuomintang. Thousands of political victims were unlawfully captured, tortured, and abused.
Life in the cell was fettered for political victims. They spent the entire day in terror in a cramped room without a window. Some did not know their fate, while others had received death sentences. It was horrifying to see the inmates being dragged out for executions early in the morning. The prison conditions were terrible, with a toilet inside the cell that stank, and the food was bland with little to no flavor. They were rarely allowed to leave their cells except for during exercises, visits from friends or family, or at the time of execution. Furthermore, female prisoners faced even more strict restrictions and could leave their cells only for visits or court proceedings.
The Human Rights Museum was the first museum to showcase the authoritarian oppression in Taiwan. It was created to preserve the historical memory of human rights by promoting the collection, research, and exhibition of human rights documents. In addition, it supports education and international exchange related to human rights. By preserving these histories, the museum teaches people that protecting human rights is essential to prevent similar oppression from happening again.
Who can tell? Your opinion and his opinion would definitely different. But don't think that. To me, I respect you. I hope you respect me. This is the kind that I say. This is the most simplest explanation for human rights.